Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Lord Neptune here. Hold on, check my mic. My mic is on. All right. I know you're troubled, so I'll forget that you spoke to your teacher that way. You're right. Sorry. It's all right. I'll forget about it this once. Anyway, I'm heading off. Have fun at swimming. He quickly leaves before I can say anything else. Oh, I'm probably putting too much stock in this. I think I'll just go get ready. Dot 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 dot. Ready up. I'm still waiting for Hiromi and Mieko to show up. I wonder just how hard this training is going to be. They insist that I had prepared to fully commit to this. I guess we'll have to wait and see. The single figure steps out of the changing room. Hiromi is busy. It's me who's going to be training you today. So make sure you listen. I won't repeat myself, and I expect you to pay attention to all my instructions. She's so bossy when she wants to be. Another important thing. Don't think about doing anything perverted. You don't need to distract yourself when you're in the pool. I swear that isn't my intention to do anything perverted to you. She scoffs at that. Of course you would deny it. Doesn't it make sense to deny something that isn't true? Oh, you just be quiet. Having had enough, she lowers herself to the pool. Now then, how much experience do you have with swimming? Not very much. I haven't done it in years. So I need to start with the basics then? Might need a reminder. I slowly lower myself into the water. Like grammar there. A reminder couldn't hurt. Please show me, Mieko. Do I have to do stuff? It's weird that you're placing so much faith in me. You haven't even seen me swim yet. I'm sure you're a good swimmer. Don't make presumptions like that. She was really bossy before now, but now she's become awkward. Sorry, YouTuber. I don't really understand what the deal is with her. Anyway, so the first thing you should learn about is breathing. After that, we can begin to work on your technique. She consults me through all the basics. Bit by bit, it starts to come back to me. It's strange how a small reminder can bring back a flood of memories. I don't think it would be this short. I didn't think it would be this short. You said you weren't a good swimmer. I'm not. I haven't done any swimming in a long time. But why can't I remember when I last did swimming? Why not? I couldn't imagine life without swimming. I honestly don't remember. Are you okay? You don't look so well. Don't worry, I'm fine. If you say so. Well, either way, I think you're fine with the basics. She looks towards the end of the pool. Maybe we should get you started on doing some laps. Sounds good. Show me what you can do then. She gestures towards the diving platform. I pull myself out of the pool, make my way towards it. There's a sense of anticipation in the air as I climb on top of the platform. Mieko looks at me expectantly. Come on already, the pool is waiting for you. I take just a moment longer to prepare myself. The end of the pool looks so far away from here. Yet Mieko is quickly losing her patience with me. What are you waiting for? Are you going to do it or not? I cannot ignore that. Time to do it. My muscle tenses. I spring forward, my arms reach out in front of me. My hands cut through the surface of the water, allowing me to pass through it. It surges past my face, blasting me with shivering cold. Some of it gets up my nose, but I try my best to pull through. Overarm is how I used to swim, so I guess I'll try it this time. I kick my legs and put as much effort into it as I can. It's been a long time since I used these muscles. My laps are slow, I guess that was to be expected though. It's been a long time since I've done any real exercise though, too. I'm barely on my second lap and I can feel my muscles screaming at me to stop. Has it really been this long since I went swimming? I actually like it. If that's not unusual for me, then I don't know what is. Despite how tired I feel, I don't want to stop. Take a steadier pace. I better go at a steadier pace. It would be better if I didn't overexert myself. I'm incredibly slow by the end of it, but I managed to do 3 laps before I drag myself out of the pool. You need to be more careful. Don't push yourself too hard. If you get tired while you're in the middle of a lap, well, we both know what would happen. I'm sure that you'd pull me out if worst came to worst. How did I do? It's not bad for a beginner. Definitely not the worst swimmer I've seen in the pool. She pauses for a moment as she thinks to herself. But her techniques is really sloppy. You definitely need to work on that. You should go put it in a nicer way than that. Unrefined, maybe? Come to think of it, there really isn't any nice way to put it. It's bad. If it's bad, then what's good is they're lying about it. My language! Now then, what would you, apart from practice? Maybe you could learn something from observing me. Why don't you watch me swim a lap or two? Observing you, sir. Indignantly, she turns her back towards me and folds her arm. I told you not to think of any perverted thoughts. What is it with boys who do that? You're the one. You're the one who suggested observing you. Whatever. All right. Sorry, I'm just teasing. She puffs up her cheeks when she hears that. Aw. Do you want a demonstration or not? Yes, please. I drag myself out of the pool and take a seat at its edge. And you'll see how much of a great swimmer she is. She seems very cat-like, all wound up, ready to leap in a split second. I could barely see when she finally dives into the pool. Oh, that music though! She crashes into the water, piercing through the surface with exceptional ease. I've never seen anything quite like it. She's practically gliding on the full surface. You can only look on with wide-eyed awe. She looks as natural as a dolphin in the ocean. Though I'm supposed to be observing her, I lost sight of that goal. I'm far more interested in watching the swimming pool speed along in front of me. Her backstroke style is incredible. It's like watching a torpedo speed its way through the water. She's so damn fast, I couldn't possibly keep up if I were racing her. I quickly forget that I was supposed to be observing her techniques and just become lost in the moment. It's like watching a mermaid emerge from the sea. For a moment, I picture her as a mermaid. It's an invasive little thought. Back and forth she goes, not once losing her pace. Her technique is incredibly elegant. Her strength, another word. That's the only way I can describe it. Absolutely no movement. She does it wastefully. How good she can still do it? I've read that any swimmer knows from even I can tell how good she is. Back and forth, she skims across the water surface with unrivaled speed. If she's this good, I can only guess that Hiromi is just as good as she is. These two might be water goddesses. That's the only way I can describe them. She slows down a little bit by the time she's on her last lap. Pulling herself out, she lets out a little sigh. Not as fast as I was last time. I must be getting out of shape. Wait, can she even go faster than this? The idea is almost impossible for me to comprehend. It takes her a moment to walk her way back to the other end. So, did you learn anything? I learned that you're an incredible swimmer. You can just tell when someone has an amazing technique. She blushes like crazy as I say that. Stop flattering me. I'm not nearly as good as Hiromi. No, really, I think you're amazing. Quietly, she looks at me with those distinct eyes of her. I've never had a guy compliment me before. What did you say? Sorry. Nothing. I said nothing. But seriously, did you learn anything? Were you observing my techniques? Sorry, I kind of lost my concentration. Lost your concentration? What were you looking at then? I just got lost when I was watching you swim. It was kind of mesmerizing. You're just so fast. Mesmerizing. You find me mesmerizing. But that's besides the point. You didn't learn anything, did you? Sorry, I didn't. Should have known you wouldn't get it. Oh well, I guess we'll just get you to practice more. You should dive right back in. With the brutality of a slave driver, she forces me to keep practicing. Oh. The lessons continue on for a while. Despite how hard it is, I have so much fun that I lose track of time. Hiromi eventually turns up. She didn't bother to get changed. Sorry about that. I had to go do something real quickly. Don't worry about it. It's strange. There's a grim look on Hiromi's face. She looks troubled, I suppose. She quickly hides that grim look and replaces it with a smile. Anyway, how is our new member doing? He's meteoric. Yeah, she's right. I'm definitely not as good as Mika. Of course you're not. You're only a beginner. But I think you could become a good swimmer. Oh, I'll have to see for myself. Why don't you dive in and show me? Sorry, I'm a bit tired at the moment. I'll be happy to next time. It's alright. I have no doubt Miyuki was working hard before I came. I wasn't working him that hard. When was the last time you did any exercise at all? Football practice when I was in middle school. Football? For a moment she pauses and appears to be thinking about something. So you didn't join football. You said you were looking at clubs. Why wouldn't you have joined something you're familiar with? I have my reasons. Let's just say that I don't like football. Funny, that's the one thing I can remember about middle school. Why is that? So let's not worry about me, unless I start drowning or something. This isn't something you should joke about. She suddenly gets really angry with me when I mention that. Oh, another note, it's late. Sorry that it took me so long to get here. Yuka seems to forget her anger when Hiromi says that. It's fine, Hiromi. Kiadi did well enough anyway. So it's over for today? Yep. We'll have practice again tomorrow. We hope to see you there, Kiadi. Aizen Mikyu smiles at me too. Thanks for joining our club instead of the football club. Yuka stays behind though. He had me worried. He looked really pale for a moment. So don't make me wrong button. Don't make me worry like that, okay? Alright, sorry. I'll try not to next time. Good. So wait, what? See you are the next lesson then. So you don't think I did too badly for my first meeting? I did. But I don't know why I became so pale. I kept thinking about it when I last swam and nothing came up. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Swimming club's fun. We'll have to see how well it goes. As I go through my apartment door, I hear a noise coming from within. The phone is ringing. Who could be calling this time? I know Dad rings at least once a week, but it couldn't be him. Slowly I pick it up and raise it to my ear. Hello? Hello, Kaede. Oh, I should have known. I didn't really get a chance to talk to you last time. It was such an exhausting day, and I'd already fallen asleep by the time your father called. He's always prone about tiredness. It's funny that someone with such low amounts of energy ended up with my dad. So I'm just calling to make up for that. I appreciate it, Mom. I heard from your father that you joined the swimming club. Have you done any practice yet? Yeah, we had practice today. How did you go? I bet that you did amazingly. Not really. I'm just a beginner. It's been years since I've been swimming. I'm sure that would be the case. Well, that won't be the case. You've always been great with sports, Kaede. Always those expectations. It's a heavy burden to bear. You're not really that great. You're your father's son. Of course you're great. Do you remember your father's trophy case? How could I forget? She only shows it off whenever someone visits us. My father not only excelled at study, but was a great sportsman. Of course I do. Maybe that's where your calling is. If this swimming works out, your father said you could be an Olympian. Wouldn't that be amazing? Yeah, it would. More importantly, you made some cute friends, I heard. Not this again. Mom wants to marry me off even more than my father does. Yes, I have. No, I don't want to date them. Oh, well, you should find a bride as soon as you can. Don't forget, I'm always looking for someone suitable for my son. Can I just have a friendship with a girl without having to be made into romance? Really, I can pick for myself, Mom. You don't need to do that for me. Well, at the very least, you should consult me first. She needs to be every bit as amazing as I know you will be. I will be, huh? Anyway, you couldn't have done much study yet, but you should do your best, okay? I will. Going through the motions once again. All you need to do is try, Candy. I know. There's something I think I should ask her about. Hey, Mom. What is it, Candy? Did I ever do something in the past? No, of course not. Why did she stand like that? Maybe she didn't interrogate her. She just called to check up on me after all. Anyway, I need to go. I'm glad to hear that you're settling in okay. Remember to consult me if any of those girls... Yes, I know, it's fine. Okay then, talk to you later, Kayade. Remember that we both love you very much. I love both of you too. Talk to you later. A click echoes through my phone. finally through that ordeal. What if I really am incapable and I just delude myself into thinking that I really am capable? No, that can't be true. The swimming club, it feels different. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is over now. Hope you guys like this. I know I did. So, man, I messed up the saves bad. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, like, share, subscribe. You guys know what to do. See you next time.